welcome back. It has been a hot minute. It's been 2 weeks since I last filmed the video. I got sick, unfortunately, and I've been just completely out of the loop for 2 weeks now. Not COVID. I don't know what it was. I honestly thought it was COVID, and I went and I got tested and everything, but it came back negative, so I don't know. It's, I've had a cold, my stomach hasn't been feeling too good, and I've just been exhausted and tired, and I don't know. I had a few really busy weeks in January, so maybe that was it. Who knows? But I'm starting to get better now, so here we are. And I'm currently in my studio filming. For the longest time, I've always been filming in my living room because, well, for several reasons. My studio wasn't optimal for filming. It was also very messy, and I had to rearrange a lot of stuff and redo the entire studio. So I've moved some furniture around, I got some more shelves, and getting things put together in a better way so that I'm able to actually film in here as well. Unfortunately, today is a very bright day. You can see that behind me here. It's ridiculously bright outside, so I'm hoping it's not too disturbing. I got a light there and I got some light there, and I'm hoping you will be able to see my face anyway. Also, my eldest son has his bedroom just above here, and he's sleeping, and I can hear him snoring. I hope it doesn't get picked up by the camera. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I've been sick, like I said, so I've been knitting, but not as much as I would usually do because the energy just wasn't there. But I did want to publish a pattern for Valentine's Day this year, so I've been working on that. And it actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. I had this general idea what I wanted to make, and I wanted it to be like a small project that you could do over a long weekend. Now I think you may need a bit longer than that, possibly, but nonetheless. And I wanted to title it Self-Love because a lot of us are singles. I've chosen to be single. A lot of us really want to meet someone and can't because of the pandemic and so on. So I wanted to name it Self-Love, and I was thinking I wanted it to be a project that you could just, cozy up on a couch with, that was interesting and that would keep your attention and not get boring and still reflect, Valentine's Day and love in general. And also I wanted it to be like something that you do for yourself. Maybe you have a glass of wine or whatever, a cup of tea or something, some chocolate, and you could knit this project. So what I made was this cowl, and as you can see, of course, it has hearts. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus. It looks very orangey. It is not actually in real life. I also wanted it to be reversible. So on the inside, I made the same pattern on a navy background. I'm sorry, I haven't quite figured out how to do the settings for the white noise on my camera. That's why it's kind of doing this. I'll look into that. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Is really warm and cozy, and I made this in fingering weight yarn, my own yarns. I had some red and gold dyed up, and also some navy, and but you can use any type of fingering weight yarn that you like. So I made it double-sided, and so I cast on the red one first, and I knit it all the way up, and then I did like a folding edge here, and then I just continued knitting on the other side, which means that if you pull the cowl up like this and fold it down, the hearts on the inside will be facing the right way as well. They won't be upside down. So, and you can also, since it's double, it's very warm, so you can also pull it up and wear it like a hat when it's really cold outside. Like last night, we had minus 21 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but it's cold. It's really cold. So you can do that, or you can just choose to, oh, hair in my mouth. Or you can choose to wear it the other side out. And same thing, if you fold it, the hearts will be turned the right way. So that's what I've been working on the past couple of weeks. Oh wow, that hair, guys. Ooh-wee. I'm going to do some dye later today, so to make it look better. Anyway, I knit this whole thing as just like a long tube with first the red, and then I switched to the blue, and I continued all the way up. And then when I came to the end, I Kitchener stitched the whole thing, both the parts together. So there's no, I almost said there's no sewing. Of course, there's Kitchener stitches sewing, but it is joined in both ends. You could, of course, not choose not to. You don't have to Kitchener stitch them together, but it's easier to keep it in place and let it have the correct shape. So that's what I've been working on, and I'm filming this on, what's today? Today's Wednesday, and Valentine's Day is on Sunday, so I need to get this pattern written and published and all that. My plan is to have it out by Friday, same day you will see this video. So I will put a link for that in the description box below, so you can get that if you like. I really love it. This is so snuggly and cozy, and and you could, of course, if you wanted to make it in a heavier yarn, you could not do it double-sided, just do the one side, and you could you would have to do a to knit a sample to see what gauge you're getting, and the hearts would be bigger, but you could do that, or you could I don't know, double or triple the amount of stitches and make it so that you can wrap it twice also. But yeah, this is what I've been doing while lying on the couch feeling sorry for myself. I've been so miserable, you cannot believe it. But yeah, new pattern coming out soon, and I hope you'll like it. I'll insert some pictures as well in the video here, so you can get a better view of it. Right now I don't think the camera's doing it justice right now, probably because of all the bright light behind me. But yeah, coming up soon. I have actually been working on one other thing during these last couple of weeks. Well, actually I've been working on it longer than that. If you remember when I talked about the palette cardigan, I got 2 gifts, yarny gifts for Christmas from my sister. The other one was 2 humongous skeins of Viking plaid yarn, which is literally translated to blanket yarn. She got me one grey, and she got me this very bright pink. And I decided I would actually do a blanket. And I've been knitting on it. I started this knitting, I don't know, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I think. And I've been, you know, working on it every now and then. Just a simple blanket. And I gotta tell you, that yarn has lasted like forever and a half. And the more I've been knitting, the more I've been craving to get to the end of the grey yarn. What I did was, I'm sorry, I have it in my lap, it's falling down. What I did was I cast on, I don't know, 2 or 3 stitches or something from from the corner, and then I increase 1 stitch in the beginning of each row, going back and forth. And it's garter stitch. And I've been knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting, and it seems like the yarn would just never end. And last night I finally got to the point where I had knit up all the light gray yarn, and I could switch over to the pink yarn, because my thought was that I would knit like a triangle first with the gray, and then once I had used up all the gray I would switch to the pink and I start decreasing. So, and last night I finally got to the point where I could start knitting with the pink yarn. But look at this. This is I can't even show all of it. It's huge. It is absolutely humongous. But it is so soft and nice, and it is, oh, let me show you. Let me see. This is, each skein is 350 grams, 875 meters, and it is, Mama needs her glasses. Can't see without them. It is, what is this yarn? Acrylic and polyester, so it's not wool in any way, type or shape or form, but it's so soft and it's perfect for a blanket. So yeah, I really love it. It's I think it's very, very beautiful. I like how the gray is shifting like this, and now I'm over to the pink, and we're starting off with a lighter pink, but as you can, I think you can see, yeah. There's also some very dark pink in there, so the rest of the blanket will also have this shifting in color. And I gotta tell you, last night I was thinking I need to start knitting something else, because, you know, I need to have something to show for next week's knitting podcast. And I'm having a hard time putting this down. I started working on a different project that has been sitting for the longest time, but I wasn't feeling it. I just, all I want to do is knit this. So, I don't know. I'll you may see a lot of blanket coming up. And I also had to go online and had to check what other colors there are, and they have this really bright orange, and I immediately thought that, oh, I need to make a blanket of those orange as well for fall decorating in my living room. And since I have 2 small couches, I do need to make 2 blankets. You know, there may be a lot of blankets in the future here, so be warned. But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm having a really hard time putting this down right now, so we'll see. But I do have another project coming up that I will probably cast on within the next few days, and hopefully we'll be able to show you some progress on next week. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Jeez Louise, that hair, guys. Wow. Well, oh, hello. I need to have a spa day. Anyway, my upcoming project involves these 2, or actually a bunch of these and a bunch of these, and also this fabric. So that's something to look forward to. It's a project I've been thinking about for, gee, I don't know, 3 years at least. And I finally just decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it. So I have ordered a bunch of baby merino in the color 08. It's just the bright pink. And this is kid silk from Drops, also bright pink, which will be combined. So I am probably going to cast on this within the next couple of days, and sew something out of this fabric that will go with this. So that's an upcoming project that you will be seeing in the next few weeks, given that I can put aside the blanket for a little bit. It's hard right now. It's hard right now. I'm loving that knit. I never, you know, is there anything more boring than oceans and oceans of garter stitch? But I don't know. I'm feeling it right now, you guys. I'm feeling it for sure. So, and I don't know. I guess I'm in a pink flow, maybe? Maybe that's it. Anyway, that's all for me for this week. I'm going to see if I can film a couple of more videos here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.